MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the San Diego Padres and the Seattle Mariners. Interleague Baseball next. Yusei Kikuchi, the Japanese left-hander, is tasked with the starting job. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Now at the plate, Trent Grisham. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off for the Padres.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Right down Broadway that time. Strike one.
First pitch, 4 o'clock.
Grounder down the line at third. But this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Junior.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he grounds one briskly to short. Crawford fields it cleanly, and quickly there are 2 away. A chance now to give you a look at the Padres starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I love watching Manny Machado do his thing. We all know he's just a great baseball player. He's one of the elite players in the game, and it's always a privilege to see him do his thing. Hopefully he does just that in this one.
Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, and he fouls this one off. Oh, good spot on the black for strike 2. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summersgill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south?
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Padres down in order. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. Chris Paddock, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties. And if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
In now, J.P. Crawford. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Mariners, the shortstop, J.P.
Here's the pitch.
Crawford.
Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Back goes Grisham. He's there and records the first out. And now a quick look at the Mariners starting lineup in this one. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I love what Kyle Seager brings to the table for this team. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
Stepping in now, Dylan Moore, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Moore, a California-born ball player. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2015 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
On to Moreland, and that's in time for the second out.
Batting third.
Stepping up to the plate, Kyle Lewis, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. And he gets ahead 0-1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into right field, that's a base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
Here's the third baseman now, Kyle Seager, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Sent on the ground out to second. Reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Mariners leave one, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Manny Machado.
Manny Machado.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Seager in foul ground, but this will land untouched. Machado is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. Irvin is over a few steps toward the line, and he has it for the first out.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And the guy manning shortstop today is J.P. Crawford. This guy, he doesn't have the quickest feet in the game, but he has unbelievable range, a strong arm, and very, very quick hands. And he is just the start of the new wave of the next line of great shortstops.
Will Myers comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Talk about challenging a guy. He offered up 2 in a row right down the chute, and the batter didn't even flinch. Gotta wonder what he was looking for.
And that's the second out. Coming to the plate now, Jake Cronenworth. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. That's lifted the other way out to left, and he'll settle under it, but he can't hold on to it. Oh, boy.
Batting seven, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Jorge Mateo. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gives more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Here's a swing and a ground ball for Seager down at third. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Through an inning and a half, no score on the show. Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the second baseman, Ty France. Here comes the first pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit down the third baseline, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Jose Marmolejos. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set. Here it comes. In there, 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. France on at first, nobody out. Line towards center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
All right, guys, let's take a look at how the Pods line up on D. And let's focus on Manny Machado, 2015 Gold Glove winner. Get the mantle space ready. He's going to add more to that. On the defensive side, he's a highlight reel at the hot corner.
So now to the plate, Evan White, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And that gets through for a one-out base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Well, there's a case, not that bad of a pitch, 0-2, D-roll, but something he'd like to get down and bury in the strike zone, no doubt about it.
Yeah, ground ball with eyes right there. Nice job by the offensive player, just to battle. 0-2 is a tough spot to be in. He battled.
Philip Irvin is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit hard on the ground to second. The second for one. On to Moreland, and they roll two to end the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Two complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. At the plate, Austin Nola, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
Stays alive, still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Popped up. And this is taken in for the second out.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Trent Grisham looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike one to start the at-bat. Third inning, no score to this point. Fouled off. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Luis Torrens as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Fastball hit on the ground is short. Fielded cleanly, and the throw to first is in time. One gone.
The batter, number 3.
Digging in to try it again. J.P. Crawford. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Back goes Grisham, but he won't get to it. It drops in behind him, and he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
To the plate now, Dylan Moore, as he'll take a changeup here for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. And he tries to bunt here, but this is going to be foul, so that's a costly out number 2.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
Kyle Lewis is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike one. He's set, the 0-1. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Coming in is Myers. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the inning. A fine sliding catch here will take us to break. 3 innings in the books. Still no score on the show. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, Mitch Moreland lifted the other way down the left field line, and no one will track it down. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. On the ground and right at the shifted infielders. And he'll step on first himself for the out. And in steps Manny Machado. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. No balls and a strike to count. Hit hard to short. Crawford gloves it. And the throw pulls him off the base, and the inning's going to continue.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but
is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. And they take the lead. It's gone. A 2-run home run off the bat of Will Myers as the Padres have taken a 2-0 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
The batter number 9, second baseman, Cronenworth.
Into the box now, Jake Cronenworth, as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He obviously recognized cutter away, stayed inside it, and was able to drive it the other way.
Into the box, Jorge Mateo, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 2-0 San Diego. Bottom of the inning now, and stepping in the long ball threat, Kyle Seager.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
No balls and 1 strike. And it's fouled away.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The bouncer to the left side, taken in by Machado. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Now batting, second baseman.
Now at the plate, Ty France. A base hit in his first trip. Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Swing and a liner. Just foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
In now, Jose Marmolejos. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Sharp ground ball to third. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
So now to the plate, Evan White, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Hit the other way out toward right field. Myers is under it. And that retires the side. 1 left for Seattle. They're still down. It's 2-0. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Jurickson Profar. Couldn't quite time the breaking ball there as this is fouled away off to the right. Strike 1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Hit sharply on the ground. And an offline throw, but he just does get back to the bag for the putout. Now at the plate, Austin Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And he will make the play. 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
The San Diego batting order turns over and set to go. Trent Grisham. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. And the Friars have moved out in front 3-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league.
Up next to the Padres, the shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Now here comes the Mariners skipper out to the mound, and he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Brady Lale, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Number 62, Brady Lale.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Mitch Moreland is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Count now a ball and a strike. In for strike 2.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. Home half of the 5th coming up. Padres lead it 4-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Mariners manager Scott Service during the break about his team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. They currently have more than 1 hit per inning, and looking at strikeouts, they only have 2. So far, the recipe for success has been to make contact early and often.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Digging in now for the Mariners, Phillip Ervin.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Line toward the gap in left center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Yeah, he's got the outs when he's needed them and seems to be really comfortable pitching from the stretch. Hard to keep that up over several innings, though.
Ready for another chance? Luis Torrens. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. That's popped up. Cronenworth into shallow center. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and that brings up the shortstop J.P. Crawford. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. Runners on first with 1 down. Lifted in the air out to center field. Grisham is there, 2 gone. So stepping in, Dylan Moore. He struck out while trying to lay down a bunt last time.
Yeah, and he just straight up whiffed on that 2-strike bunt attempt. And not to be too critical, but it wasn't the best of looks either. Can't waste getting a leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Drives it the other way to deep right. Myers going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
Man, at bats like this make every hitting coach happy. This is what they all preach. Stay inside the ball, stay behind the ball. You can see he lets this one travel deep, then just inside outs this thing off the right center field wall. That's some rare power there and a little bit scary to opposing pitchers.
A hit in 2 tries for him so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Oh, and he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mariners leave a couple. They trail here 4-0. Digging in now, Manny Machado, 0 for 2 with the runs scored so far. In there, no balls in his strike.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Hit down the line at first, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis waits on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Will Myers will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Behind 0-2 now.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
High in the air and deep to left center field. Ranging back is Lewis. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Digging in and looking for more, Jake Cronenworth. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 4 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ball game for the Padres. Again, another foul ball. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres down in order, but they hold a 4-0 lead. Ready once again, Kyle Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch on its way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. A dive, and he knocks it down. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dealer, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Ty France is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Yeah, they've been stymied so far in this one, but they've strung together a couple hits and are poised to finally break through. A base hit to the outfield, and we've got the makings of something special working here.
At the plate now, Jose Marmolejos, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a liner. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And this will bang up against the wall. He's in at 2nd safely as they also score a pair of runs on the play.
The first baseman, number 12.
Wow, he almost blew that fastball by him, but he shows some quick hands to catch up to it and drive it down the opposite line. Didn't keep it fair by much, but he did, and that's a nice 2-bagger.
Stepping in now, Evan White. Drilled right back up the middle, and that'll get through into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from 2nd as they cut it to 1 at 4-3 now.
Boy, you know, in today's game, D-Row, pitchers are being taught high velocity, go get ahead, strike 1. Boy, that didn't work in that situation.
Yeah, and guys have such put-away pitches, Dan. You don't want to go super deep in the count. Find yourself with 2 strikes on you, and here comes a nasty slider or a nasty split finger. He had an approach right there. He wanted to use an ambush tactic, and it worked.
Oh, that's foul.
The 0-2 home. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result. A double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
Line toward the gap in left center. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Yeah, and I think he might have lulled himself into a false sense of security out there. Prior to this inning, he was pitching a shutout, but now he's starting to look a little off.
And that'll bring in J.P. Crawford. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
This is where you got to take stock in this situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less.
Oh, and he snags it out of midair, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 5 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Padres 4 and the Mariners 3. So here's the Padres DH, Jorge Mateo. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Mateo.
The 0-1 pitch. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
The left fielder, number 10.
Now in the box, Jurickson Profar. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moore is there, and he'll bring this one in. Now batting, Austin Nova.
Austin.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. 0-1 the count. Now here it comes. High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Frozen on the fastball. Never had a chance, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. But they hang on to a 1-run lead, 4-3. Dan Altavilla gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57. Dan Altavilla.
Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Dylan Moore. First pitch of the at-bat. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Behind 0-2 now. Altavilla is at least partially known for his big power slider. A lot of break on that pitch, but what makes it unique is how hard he's able to throw it. Line towards center field. Grisham is under it to make the catch for out number 1.
Now batting.
Standing in, Kyle Lewis. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Well hit to right, but a foul ball. 0-2 count, and the pitch. This is line to left. There to play it is Profar, and there are 2 away.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Kyle Seager is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. But the throw will be well late. So a good play, but it's all for naught as that'll be an infield single.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I tell you what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Ty France is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Fastball right back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. Mariners leave 1. Still down a run. It's 4-3.
Leading off for the Padres.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Aaron Fletcher has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. First pitch of the at-bat. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Standing in now, Fernando Tatis Jr. No balls and 1 strike. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Behind 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Padres down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Matt Strahm is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 55, Matt Strahm.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and digging in is the rookie designated hitter, Jose Marmolejos.
The designated hitter.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The windup and the 0-1. Line toward right center. And there's a base hit. So there you go. The possible tying run aboard here to kick off the home half of the 8th.
You can't ask for anything more. Brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this month.
Yoshihisa Hirano will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 6, Yoshihisa Hirano.
And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. On the ground to short. Could this be 2? There's 1 on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now.
Right fielder.
At the plate, Phillip Ervin. Lifetime versus this pitcher. He's a perfect 2 for 2. He's taken him deep once. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. None left for Seattle. They still trail it here 4-3. Yoshihisa Hirano will stay in the ball game as he'll take over at first base.
Now playing first base, number 6.
Johan Ramirez enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike one. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
A bouncer up the middle. Crawford has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the ninth inning gets underway. So digging in now, Will Myers. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit sharply on the ground, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
The batter, number 3, designated hitter.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and digging in at the plate next will be Jorge Mateo. Popped him up. Hirano. He's got it, and the side is retired. 1 left for San Diego, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Drew Pomeranz takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door. Leading off the inning, Luis Torrens, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Strike taken up in the zone. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Grisham is there, and he's got that all-important first out here to start the ninth.
The batter, number 3.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, J.P. Crawford, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike 1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
This is in the air out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Stepping into the box, Dylan Moore. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
A 1-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. The Padres took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Chris Paddock pitches well enough to get the W. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for this afternoon's ballgame.